Hello everyone, Wizard Nog here, just welcoming you to our new Millenium playback series. This month we're looking at a game called Tron 2.0 on the PC, so sit back and enjoy. Click.
Please, I've got to get back to my routing. I'm already behind on my deliveries this cycle.
You have privileges I require.
I'm just a simple email script. I
know what you are, and I know what you'll become. Tell me, what is your function?
I serve Thorn, my master user.
Jet, do you think your dad would mind if I had some of his popcorn?
Huh? Oh, sure, have all you want. Yeah?
I'm a little surprised you turned down the level 6 programming position.
Look, Dad, I know you're disappointed.
Damn right I'm disappointed. I pulled a lot of strings to get you that offer.
I'm happy making games. Life is short, Pop. I plan to enjoy it.
You sound like Flynn. Hold on, son. Mathria, run a security diagnostic.
Yes, Alan 1.
Results.
A virus has entered the system via email. Lab drives 1, 2, and 4 infected.
Jet, we'll have to continue this conversation later. This is a restricted area. You just can't come barging in here.
Dad?
Get your hands off me.
Dad, can you hear me? Mathria, where's my father?
Alan 2. I require immediate assistance.
What do you mean?
Contingency protocol activated.
Laser activity in 5 seconds.
Mathria, stop what you're doing!
Put on goggles. Clear digitizing bay.
Okay guys, so this is Tron 2.0. It's a first person shooter that came out in 2003 on the PC. The original Tron was a film that came out in 1982 and the plot was about a young programmer who gets digitised inside a computer network, similar to what we've just seen. With the help of Tron they take out the master core program and set the network free. The storyline of the game sees Bruce Boxleitner reprise his role as Alan Bradley, or Alan 1 as he's known inside the computer world, as son Jethro, or Jet to his friends, having to take out a corrupted mainframe. So, yeah, that's pretty much the story, and to help take out the corrupted mainframe, you have to take out the corrupted files like we saw at the very beginning and work your way through to save Mathria. So it's going to be interesting. I'm not usually one to do a first person shooter because I'm not usually that good, but hoping, because this is Tron 2.0, which is a film that I used to love in the 80s, I might enjoy this a bit more. So I guess the beginning will be a tutorial. So yeah, so that's Jet or Jethro.
Mathria, what did you do?
So you are a user. Fascinating. Well, user, now that you've been digitized, you can think of me as your tour guide to the world inside the computer. There are a few crucial functions you'll have to learn if you hope to survive the system. I'm sending you a help file. You can view help files at any time by
within the film as well, that's like a guide.
Study them closely. They typically contain important information.
Right,
When a
so...
program has something to say, a talk icon will appear above his or her head. To initiate the conversation, approach the program and press the action key. Try it.
6 more subdirectories have been compromised. The corruption managed to slip past our scheduled scans. Obviously an inside job.
To continue your training, activate the help programs that display the talk icon.
Tell me about player movement.
The basic player movements are forward, backward, strafe left, strafe right, crouch, and
Sorry if
jump.
this is going to be a
The
bit
mouse is
boring,
used to
but
look around. You can also look around corners. Here's a help file with
this is
more
the
information.
tutorial.
That concludes the basics.
Tell me about my status display.
The status display shows your objectives and tasks. Press the Tab key to see an example. Here's a help file with more information.
So obviously the things you're receiving are on the left hand side, and your missions are shown on the tab key. So follow bytes instructions, talk to the next program, and learn about build points. So yeah, it's not bit, it's bytes.
Tell me about build points.
As you gain experience in the digital world, build points will be added to your version number. At every milestone, you can use the build points to upgrade your performance ratings. Press the F1 key to access your performance ratings and distribute your initial set of build points. Here's a help file with more information.
Right. So this is your performance rating screen, and with your build points on. So, if I get any more of these, what I'll probably do is I'll probably do these outside the video. But for this one, let me just health, weapon efficiency, that'll do for now. Right, we're over there.
Mathria has just requested an IO node link with you.
Tell me about I/O nodes.
I/O nodes are how programs communicate when not in the vicinity of each other. I/O nodes, like most objects, require a permission set to activate. The segmented ring surrounding the reticle will indicate what permissions are missing. To activate an object such as this I/O node, face the object and press the action key. I believe that's it.
You do not have the proper permission set to activate this object. This way, user.
So, as you can see on the screen, we've got 2 red sections on the circle, which means I've not got the correct permissions to use the IO node. So where have you gone? There you are.
Activate this help program to learn about archive bins.
Tell me about archive bins.
Archive bins can contain permissions,
I know this is a
emails,
bit
help
boring.
files, and subroutines. Like most objects, they require a permission set to activate. To activate, face the archive bin and press the action key. One useful note: an empty archive bin exhibits no item nodes. That about covers it.
Looks like you don't have the proper permission set to
Now, we
access
saw
this
that. I saw
archive
there was a
bin
red
either.
section.
Wait, I've got it here somewhere. Here you go. Now that you have the proper permission set,
There we
activate
go.
the archive bin.
See, the red section has now gone light blue, so that means we can
To download
access
an
it.
item from an archive bin, select the corresponding number on your keyboard.
There we go.
Follow me back to the IO node. You now have the correct permission set to receive the message from Mathria. To activate, face the I/O node, then press the action key.
Connecting to I/O grid.
Alan 2, you must obtain your disk before proceeding.
What do I need a disk for?
It will be your primary weapon against the corruption.
Node deactivated.
Ah, disk. That's handy to know.
Handling a disk is tricky. I strongly suggest a quick combat tutorial. Follow me.
The disk was what was used in the original Tron film, which is basically a weapon to start with.
The data stream leading to the arena is on the other side of this force field. Unfortunately, the binary bit operating this socket is missing.
Tell me about energy transfer.
Periodically, binary bits lack energy to operate properly. To transfer energy to a bit, face the bit, then press and hold the action key. When the meter displayed in the HUD fills up, the transfer is complete.
There we go. That bit will head into there.
Tell me about binary bits.
Binary bits are simple on and off switches. To activate an object such as this binary bit, face the object and press the action key.
Now activate the bit to lower the force field.
So the reason this is called binary bits is because in computer language binary is just a series of on-off switches. It's either a position 1 which is on or 0 which is off. So there we go. And then we can head there.
To pick up your disc, face it and press the action key.
So this is the disc.
Good. Now before we get started, use the patch routines to restore your health and energy to full capacity. Activate the help program when ready to start the combat training.
Tell me about using the disc.
It's good practice to save your progress before entering into combat situations. Please do that now. Step onto the battle ring when ready.
There we go.
To throw the disc, click and release the left mouse button. To recall the disc, click the right mouse button. To steer the disc in mid-flight, click and hold the left mouse button. Moving the mouse will influence the path of the disc. To use the disc as a melee weapon, click the left mouse button while holding down the control key. To block an incoming enemy disc, press the right mouse button. Practice using the disc against this combat training program.
There we go. Didn't do that very well. There you go, that's how you block. Take that. Take some of that. Get out.
A core dump containing energy, health, and quite often permissions and subroutines is left behind. If you wish to continue practicing, activate the switch to res in another combat training program. Enter the data stream when finished. Oh no, the corruption has breached this sector. Exit user.
Right. That's one thing that isn't normal. On normally a game, what you'd find is that you'd finish the tutorial level before you start the actual game itself. But this just seems to be there we go, that's took him out.
Step onto the platform.
It looks like what's happened here is the tutorial levels just led straight into the game, rather than there was no physical, or in other words, there was no physical end to the level, to the tutorial. Right. Email. I'm guessing the email will tell parts of the story. Yeah, so that's just telling us not to download anything, any files, because of the virus. Another email. And again, that's just saying about no one's upgraded the virus software. So the green ones are emails, which is handed out by the looks.
Something's gone horribly wrong. Robbie failed to transmit a data packet to my user. He must have been corrupted. He was so young. So many cycles left.
Okey-doke.
The only way out is up through here. In the next sector, there is an archive bin
Can't
that
get up
contains
there.
a subroutine that will enable you
What's
to
the
jump
pain?
higher. This way, user.
I see. So there's a subroutine to help me jump higher.
Locate the archive bin and retrieve the subroutine stored inside.
It is kind of holding your hand as you walk, as a guide into really, telling you do this, go there and do that, rather than figuring it out for yourself. Ooh. Right, so this...
Greetings, program. My name is Rami. Please free me. I have an important packet to deliver.
So yeah, so we've got the green one, which is email. Also, Mithria was created by Alan Bradley. Okay. And the blue one's the permissions. Didn't realise there was a colour coder for each one. Ow. That hurt more than I expected. Bye. There we go.
Thanks, program.
You're welcome. Ooh, another weapon by the looks. I'll take some of that.
Subroutines augmented program space abilities when loaded.
Ow! Where did that come from? Right. Let's hide and sort this out. Here we go. Oh good, we've got some energy. That's health, put that back up to full. Energy, put that back up to full. I'll find out who's taking it out. That was a bad shot. And he just disappeared. Okay. Right, let me There's the other guy. Where's he gone? He's gone somewhere, hasn't he? There he is. I'm usually pretty poor at these. I can never get the aim right. I'm being absolutely wasted. Now where's it? Right, I need to go and do this first. No, not that one. That one. There we go. That increases the jump height. Got you that time. That was a shot. Other than that, get out. Oh, you're pain, I didn't see you. Oh, jeez, I'm low on health. There we go, let's took you out. Ooh. Right, I think what I'm, oh, there's a permission there, isn't there? Let's take you. Right, let's go back and get some health, and then we can hopefully follow a bit bite again. Fill up on energy, or at least get some more energy. Didn't realise they only had a limited amount. I mean, I must admit, I do like the look and feel of this game. It does remind me of the old film.
Program. I was afraid my subroutines were going to become infected.
You're welcome.
Follow me to the exit.
I've not noticed an increase in jumping ability. There we go, we're up now. That's profile. We just got one of those from I thought so. Right, we'll keep the clean one. So Alan Bradley didn't turn up to his award thing then. And I guess that's probably because he was attacked.
Kernel system scans indicate partitions 5 through 32 are infected. Block all write access privileges and send in more intrusion countermeasure programs. Yes, sir. Have you isolated the source? Not yet, sir. However, we've picked up the signature of an unauthorized program in the sector. Quarantine and bring the program to me immediately.
So I guess the unauthorized program is me. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it there, guys, and we'll start the next chapter in next week's episode. So until then, this is Wizard Nog saying bye for now.